Today you're going to hear about the advantages of a GST Biostar. One of the advantages is that we have no support wheels, at the front or anywhere on the frame. When you don't have any support wheels, you also don't get tracks in the field, and therefore you don't have the problem of crops damaging those dear support wheels. And you also don't experience any kind of crop loss or additional tracks when passing through the field, again from another direction. The entire frame is one single unit. That means, of course, it can fold up for transport, but when it's unfolded, it's in a fixed form. As we go through the machine, here we have the hitch for the tractor, and you have the top link attachment. Here you need to use a hydraulic top link. When you use a hydraulic top link, you can control the aggressiveness of the machine by tilting it forward or backward. Tilting it backward makes it more aggressive. Tilting it forward makes it less aggressive. And this is only possible because there are no support wheels on the frame, allowing you to perform this function. The advantage of not having support wheels, as explained with the star wheels being able to move independently, is precisely that each individual star wheel has its own spring suspension, allowing the star wheels to follow the ground 100%, also known as the wave, so the arms move in accordance with the soil. Once more with the frame unfolded, fully welded. Nothing is bolted together. All components are fully welded because if the vibrations what is typically at high operating speeds, which can otherwise cause parts to loosen, shift, or destroy the paint. In this case, it is fully welded and in a format that allows it to withstand the vibrations. When we look at our arms, we can see that bushings have been installed for the simple reason that the arm remains stable, has no lateral movement, and this reduces crop losses. It is mounted on a stainless axle. Simple reason. It reduces wear, the stainless axle is stronger, and you don't have an axle that rusts, which means the arm won't sit tight after washing and winter storage. When it comes to how we've mounted our spring, it is specifically fitted here with a plastic bushing in it. This plastic bushing helps reduce wear on our spring. The spring is a wear part, just like the wheel, since you have one part that stays still and another that moves. When we look at the GST wheel, we can see that there are no sharp edges. That's because when you need to pass leaf material or green material through the machine, we don't want to damage it. Then we have the bearing. The bearing is a GST bearing with two seals specifically designed to reduce damage caused by dust. In addition, we have our steel cap, which also includes an extra rubber seal to further reduce dust. The steel cap helps reduce damage from foreign objects. As optional equipment, we offer our wheel lifter, a light arm that is mounted where needed on the machine to take a wheel out of operation in case of potential damage from tall crops or very small crops. This is an available option. We also have the scraper arm. The scraper arm is used when there is a lot of residual material to prevent the machine from getting blocked. Our GST Biostar is produced in sizes from 15 meters, as seen here, to 3 meters, which is shown in the background. Those are the working widths we are able to produce between. Our machines are patented both in Denmark and around the world. Here you see the GST Seeder. It's having an extremely large fan, which is hydraulically driven. We need that fan capacity because with the high driving speed and the amount we are distributing, we need a lot of air. We can distribute up to 50 kilos per hectare. It is independent of driving speed. That means there is a speed sensor that measures the speed and thereby adjusts the amount to be sown. The hose system is integrated into the frame. There is a nozzle every half meter. This ensures that as you drive, it distributes the material precisely because you have one metering wheel per nozzle. When we lay it out in front of the star wheels, the soil and the seed are automatically mixed, and in that way, we have sown the crop. The advantages of combining GST Front Tank and GST Biostar are that you get precision farming because there is no longer a disc that sprays. Now you have a nozzle every half meter that sprays your fertilizer. The star wheels ensure that the fertilizer is incorporated into the soil immediately, so you reduce the evaporation of your nitrogen and you reduce leaching because it is absorbed into the soil right away. Another advantage is that you can split the tank in two. That means you can sow your cover crops at the same time. So you get soil crusting, weed control, nitrogen spreading and incorporation, and sowing of cover crops all in one pass. If you want to know more about precision farming and GST, feel free to contact us.